Chapter 1. Nicola stabbed a finger on her phone, the impact hard enough to split a nail. Work, for Christ's sake, work! For the third time, Scott's voicemail answered her. On the TV, the shot changed from Michelle Hussein in the BBC studio to the scenes in Manchester, then to the shaky images from someone's phone as they panned across the rubble and the wafting threads of smoke. Off-screen, shouts broke out, the words meaningless. Away to the side, a couple held each other, both weeping, as blood streamed from jagged cuts on their faces. A non-stop howl of sirens whooped through the smoke, the sound like a terrified child's screams in Nicola's head. She pressed on Scott's name again. The line refused to connect, let alone go to her husband's voicemail. On the TV screen, breaking news. Explosion in Manchester city centre. Hundreds injured and missing. Evacuation underway. "Julia," Nicola whispered, her stomach clenched, and her saliva became a thick electric flood. Gagging, she ran to the kitchen and vomited into the sink. Spitting and attempting to breathe normally through the foul taste in her nose and mouth did no good. "Julia," she croaked, and spat again. Words from the TV flowed from the living room. She caught one. Bomb. Nicola dashed back to the TV, socks skidding over the flooring. On the screen, Michelle checked her papers before gazing at the camera. Her words made no sense. They were simply a noise put over the images of the sobbing, people stumbling across rubble, of the overturned cars, of the blown-out windows in shop fronts, of the bloodstains on the ground, and the smoke staining everything an ugly black. The paperwork Nicola had been going through until a few minutes before fell beside her discarded laptop as she collapsed to the sofa. Phone gripped tightly between both hands, she struggled to think through the panic and fear. Her mobile rang. Scott! Through Nicola's terror, something hard and implacable in her head took over. Mouth bone dry, she answered the phone. "Scott, can you hear me? Are you there?" "Nicola?" The line cut out for a moment, then cleared, and he was there, in her ear, in her mouth, in the fearful burning deep in her chest. "Nicola, I'm here. We're here. Jesus Christ." "Oh my God, Scott, Julia, is she—" "She's fine. She's fine." Tears exploded. Nicola bent double. She pressed the phone against her ear and had to fight for each boiling breath. Pain all over, pain in her head from the foam pressing into her ear, pain in her other hand as she dug her nails into her palm. "Nicola, are you there?" The rock in Nicola's head grew, blocking the sting burning in her chest. I'm here. Are you okay? Please tell me you're okay." "We're fine. We're all right. Calm down, okay? We're all fine. We're still with Nigel and Cate. We were going to drive into Manchester earlier, but there was something wrong with the car. It wouldn't start." He broke off. The blustery breath of his sigh ran down the line. "Jesus, Nicola, this is unbelievable. They're saying more than 500 dead. They're saying—" The signal dropped again, and Scott's voice fell in and out. "Nicola? Scott, can you hear me?" The line went dead. Shit. Nicola smacked the phone against her thigh and saw the images on the TV. York, the city centre. Jesus Christ. The historic city had become a bummed-out wreck. The camera, again amateur mobile phone footage, tracked over buildings and shops with missing windows and roofs, over blasted-out chunks of brickwork, over the car wedged into the side of an overturned bus, and the massive pieces of broken glass surrounding both vehicles. Michelle spoke again, telling the viewers the facts were thin on the ground, that reports suggested the explosion was down to a bomb detonating a few minutes before, which put it 20 minutes after the one in Manchester.